Despite a woeful effort on Saturday against Miami, they can't put up points. Pistons rip it away. Brandon Jennings to Andre, and a finger roll falls for Andre Drummond. How about that? Josh Smith inside against Middleton. He scores it off the window.
I like the fact that Josh is going to be able to get to where he wants.
Adrian on the drive, got it blocked. Josh hooks off glass and hits it.
But I thought that Sessions used the screen and allowed
14 all. Brandon Jennings for Josh Smith, who played well. Another one up and in for Josh Smith. And we got Josh and Pachulia tangled up. Here's Josh with a steal. Ahead to Brandon Jennings. He'll jam it. The little fella up and got some hang time.
Good for him. Good for him, because Brandon Jennings needs some good things to happen after not being available through 3 quarters.
Just over 4.5 to play here first quarter. Greg Monroe drives it right in and scores it. Pachulia tried to bounce it inside out of Tacumbo. Pistons get a swipe. Brandon Jennings inside for Andre, and it's picked up and laid up and in by Greg Monroe. 22-21 Pistons. Brandon Jennings dishes to Kyle Singler for the corner 3. It's through. Second foul, and Josh Smith gets him out of the game. Rodney Stuckey checks in. Free throw falls for Brandon Knight. Greg Monroe right into the teeth of the Bucks defense for a score. Count that baby, and a foul. Brandon Jennings almost lost it in his dish to Greg Monroe. Got it back, flipped it up, and filled it up. He'd like that one back. Pistons to Brandon Jennings all by himself for the corner 3, and it's through.
George, how many times have you seen that happen? Where one team blows a layup and the other team gets something quickly on the other end.
Brandon now with 10. Middleton with a quick shot, sticks it. Well, when you need to calm things down, get the ball to Chris Middleton. He has 7. It's 34-29 Pistons.
And you know what else? He has a nice looking shot.
He does. You think it's going to go in?
Yes.
Brandon Jennings with a miss. Middleton with a rebound. Opie Udo has checked in, gets the ball in the.
But now he's very much the scorer out there with his 3rd basket for the Bucks.
Nice dish inside Kyle Singler.
6'11" Charlie Villanueva, 6'10" Greg Monroe. Georgia is not going to be deterred.
Courageous drives. Physical drive on the piston end for Kyle Singler for a score, but look at Brandon Knight ahead to Zaza Pachulia. Sessions inside for Adrian, blocked by Josh Smith.
Nice job.
Greg Monroe to Brandon Jennings. To Josh, down the lane, and scores it. Kyle Singler against Brandon Knight. Brandon Jennings open, he fires, he fills it up. 7:18 to play in the 3rd. Bucks by 10. Pistons with the basketball. Greg Monroe down the lane to the rim and scores it. He has a dozen.
Andre defended, he intimidated, and he rebounded, all in that sequence.
And Kyle Singler triples on the other end. Pistons inbound the ball, down 5. Brandon Jennings top side for 3, and it's through, and now they trail by only 2. Now Brandon Jennings with a rock in a hurry.
Here's an opportunity now for the Pistons to begin seizing control of this game.
Greg Monroe to the rim, hooks it up and hits it. We're tied at 71.
7 seconds on that clock, George.
Greg Monroe with the clock at 4. Turns to the paint, hooks it and hits it.
Got a second chance and paid it off.
And we are retied, if you will, at 75. Greg Monroe, the first option, works against Udo. Wheels, hooks it, hits it. Count that baby, and a foul. He has tied the score.
And agile.
2-point Milwaukee lead. Jonas inside, no, tapped up and in. Back to Josh for the long gun from the wing, no. Jonas with a rebound, topside Brandon Jennings, and he triples.
Jonas is working hard in there. Jonas isn't scoring, but Jonas is keeping that ball alive here over the last 7 minutes here.
96-90 Milwaukee. with the Sessions free throws.
There you go.
Just over 5.5 to play. Will down the lane. Shoots it to Josh Smith for the corner three. That is through. Pistons within 3. 5 and 20 left. Did that just then. Got a stop on Middleton. Got the rebound. Will on the other end misses from distance. Moose Monroe there to stick it back and score it. And the Pistons have a 1-point lead. 4:09 to play. Pistons by 1. Crossover by Will. Finds Josh Smith. Plenty of time. Misfires. Rebound though. Andre Drummond. Fresh 24. Pistons outside to Will Bynum. Shake on Knight. A bounce to Josh. And a flying flush. Count that baby and a foul. Wow. Man, that was one dynamite dunk.
Look at Sheedy. He likes it.
Screen from Greg Monroe for Will Bynum. A dish to Josh for the wing gun. He got it.
Look at him, Josh.
Josh Smith taking over, folks. Josh with a takeover here late in the ball game. Greg Monroe to the rim. Off glass, got it.
Can't do anything with him tonight.
Greg Monroe screens for Will Bynum. Bounce to Josh Smith. He fires. He fills it up.
Oh, he's found his rhythm now.
Greg Monroe hands to Will Bynum. Will motors down the lane, finds Josh Smith behind the long line. He knocks it down from downtown.
Killing him now.
Middleton for 3 on the other end. Rebound Brandon Jennings way up for Josh and a jam. Looks like school is out at the Palace. Josh Smith taking the heat off his teammates. Team that loses this one still will be a team that played hard and played pretty darn well. Greg Monroe carried the Pistons on his shoulders for most of the night. Right now he has 28 points and 14 rebounds. And then his buddy up front, Josh Smith, exploded for 15 here in the 4th.